Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day. First of all, I would like to say thank you for these opportunities, and I'm really glad to be here to present the result of my research under the title Social Strategy in Language Learning Toward Online Platform. Actually, this is a series of research that I've conducted since 2019 on a sample of from the student from two university from University of 17 Agustus 1945 and student from Mula Warman University Samarinda by raising the issue of mapping student strategies in learning English. I believe that by mapping the students' strategies in learning English before enter to the learning and teaching activities, we can place well our plan and get and goal to help students to achieve many material as well. So right now I continue the same issue but really more deep. It is conducted by me, Sumarni, and my partner from Mula Warman University, Riz Utomo. And the present of the result right now. The introduction from the research here are that providing an understanding of the English language is difficult at all at levels at every grade in education. Because the process is complex, anyone involved must be good at using the right method to achieve the desired activity target for students and teachers. Based on many previous research, Corder 1981, Veruglu 2013, Al-Haisoni 2015, and the last one, my previous research, Sumarni in 2019, state that language learning is more dynamic. Student performances increases by using the strategies in before taking the course, affect the mapping the strategies, language learning strategies affect in the language learning strategies they use. And there is a tendency to use social strategy in learning in SP classroom. So the issue of this research is mapping something or take place something before enter to the classroom. That is mapping a strategies in learner during the learning process. And so many strategies actually direct and indirect strategies, but I'm just only concerned to the social strategies. Based on my previous result in 2019 state that the most frequency used is social strategies from two university. So this years I continue this with the same object. So I use many literature review here. An overview, because I'm concerned in a social strategies, that is these strategies give an overview that is actually there are so many activities in these strategies that and it must be seek for every researcher. Obtaining clarity, knowledge confirmation, establishing cooperation, and cultural sensitivity. So, based on the sub main point of this, I try to find them by giving the student a survey from SEAL scale and trying to interpret it. It is delivered to the two universities. So this study aims to find an overview of social strategy in learning English with two types of performances from two groups of students from different disciplines. Business methods, it is the object from two university students collecting data by using SEAL version 7.0 scale by making a Google form and deliver it to the student. In analyzing the data, the presentation of the result is descriptive analysis. And the results here, the finding, I tried to display it one by one. This is the student scores. We can see that two students from two universities have a different score when they taking a reading activities and when they taking a reading test. Student from Untag is the lower one and student from Unmul is the high one. And this is the overview of use social strategy among high and low performances. I tried to display you one by one, but later I display you the slide in the great conclusion. It is activity 1, asking question in foreign language. We can see the data, and this is activity in receiving answer. We can see the data, and it is activity in correcting mistaken. We can see the data, and it is establishing corporation. We can see the data. And last one, this is trying to trying to study of cultural sensitivity. We can see the data here. And to explain to you deeply, I tried to come to collect it the same result for this. There are 3 activities in social strategies in the same result from high and low English performers from Untag and Unmul. In activity asking question in foreign language, both of students are moderately. They sometimes did it. In establishing corporations, students from Untag and Unmul are moderately. They sometimes did it. And in correcting mistakes, students from Untag and Unmul are moderately. They sometimes did it. So all of the 3 kinds of activities in the discussion groups, moderately. They sometimes did it. But otherwise, in the activities in performance in receiving answers, performance in activities answers, low score of English, that is Untag, student from Untag, and higher scores of English, student from Unmul, highly did it. So there is activities, they are highly did it, that is receiving answers. And performers in trying to study of cultural sensitivity, there is a different result. Low score of English, that is student from Untag, highly did it. Low score of English, that is student from Unmul, moderately did it. So all of them different in their result. So as a discussion, that is there is kind of activities. 2 group of students from 2 university have a different result or have a different sometimes they used to did it. When they were asking about the problems behind of that in the interview, generally they said that it is about connectivity, quota, and their place living, and also there is they need to have in a teaching approaches used by the lecturer still as a weak side during the learning process. So it can be have a conclusion that the facts are contained from the results recommend the need for further treatment based on the learning style student use by more intensively designing English language teaching more interactive and communicative of pupil infrastructure and online learning. Instead of raising learner ability in English by group communication, this study really needs to be promoted to everyone by further studying with same previous activities. I think that is my presentation. Thank you for watching this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.